Hi guys, Bleach here. Bleach here. Welcome to my live. How's it going, guys? Hope you guys had a good week. Sorry I'm late. I had to find the right T-shirt, and then there's T-shirts that some don't want to fit over the gut, and some that do, and some of just wear bumming around and stuff. But there's tons of T-shirts here, guys. And shit, I found one I haven't worn in a while with Will Ferrell on their Anchorman. And don't ask me because I can't do the Anchorman voice. So it's hard. It's only something that Will Ferrell can do and certain special people can do. But they got Hero Academia on here. It's half over, sadly. Sorry I didn't watch it with you guys. My camera is messing up. It's getting clear and then it's like fading out. I think it's because either my light's getting ready to blow or there's a storm coming in or something. There's been thunderstorming and lightning here. The cable went out for a little bit, so forgive me, guys, if the cable and internet does go out. There, now it's better. See? Now it's more clear. I'm wondering if it has to do with the TV or something. My light is right up there above my what do you call it? Ceiling light? Yeah. Right, some people come in here along, we'll talk and stuff. The 33-inch snapper mowed grass today. There'll be videos of that. Tomorrow and probably next week. I did raise in my lawn. Hey, how's it going? Anchorman, yeah. Hey, Emma. You say that. I'm on faculty. How's it going? Hey, Gypsy, you made it. Yeah. Hey, fucking Anchorman. Just walking it off. Just walking it off. That's my favorite part of the movie. I grew up watching Married with Children, and Christine Applegate was really funny in that movie. And the funny part is when he loses his dog and then it comes back. Oh my god, it's so funny. And I still haven't. Step Brothers is just downright hilarious. Samba Ryder died. Right, basically ride them till they died and fix them again. They're found everywhere, and like people just let them rot. Sadly, they don't appreciate things. I mean, I pay sometimes I pay too much for them just to get them, and sometimes I don't. I don't want to sell that big 33-inch one. I'm thinking of just retiring my Comets using the 33-inch one to mow with because it did so well today. Um, it popped out. Spoilers for my videos, of course, that you haven't seen yet, but the back right wheel was starting to wobble. One of the logs fell out, and it was held on by two logs when I did raise lawn. The neighbor there, and oh my god, I kept like looking back. You can see in the video when you see it, like I was worried the tire was gonna fall off. I kind of hope would fall off for like a kind of comedic effect, but I'd probably die because there's no way to shut the blades off. Maybe I want it. Maybe I want it because the foot thing. If I left it with my feet, the blades would shut off. That's why they made those things like that. Because people got the bright idea to disable the safeties on the snappers, and we're like, no, we're not going to have that. We're going to have a big metal foot lever thing. Like if you leave it, it'll shut the deck right off. And that was one of the most clever things they thought of. Many lawnmowers and garden tractors have electronic PTO. Snappers like, screw it, we're just going to make something easy. You can leave your deck with the feet. You've seen those things with the Gyps even knows probably what I'm talking about too. With like a foot pedal that it's like a deck release. Even the one that you bought for 2019, I think has that too. It's a safety thing. I bought a tire on the eBay. It doesn't wobble like the other one did. I gotta figure out how to do the bearing, and it's kind of hard. You gotta push it out with a screwdriver, kind of too. But I don't see where I can even grip onto it. Sometimes the bearings just fall out, and you get lucky if they're really worn out. It'll just fall out. Like you can throw the tire onto the floor, and the bearing would fall out. That's worth a try, because that's what happened before. So I had a bearing fall out of a tire before, and I pushed it back in. It was still good, sort of still good. And because I dropped the tire from up here when I took it off, and it fell on the floor accidentally. No, wait, that's not how it happened. It fell off the workbench. That's what I think happened. I got goldfish crackers. I really wish I had pizza. Terrible freaking sunburn. You see that shit, guys? It is freaking itching. Oh, let me show you what I've been up to. I'll video it when it's done. I would video it if I could, but it's for privacy reasons. I didn't video it. I've been putting up fence. And the videos you saw those I did on the cell phone. I'm gonna delete those off the cell phone because there's much memory. Let's see here. I'll get to the camera. I'm still not used to these things. Freaking smartphone. Someone gifted it to us, luckily. Oh my god, it's trying to take video of me. My computer. Interesting. Alright, that's the lawnmower. There's the shit I picked up at the grocery store that I was texting to a friend. It's all that yogurt in there. Little buggies there. And I don't know if you ever seen my videos how bad the fence got on the one side. It wasn't really all that bad, but and just the weather kind of took it. We get bad winters here, and I don't know if you've seen the cedar out front there in the plant video. I got a pine on sale at Lowe's, and I put that up by hand, and had my poor mom help me put the 2x8s up to hold the fence there. And the old part, I'm gonna patch into the the spots that don't have fence until I get more of that and finish it. Cheap pizza, can't go wrong with cheap pizza as long as it's not like cardboard. Honestly, I don't really need to eat these. I just had like strawberries and whipped cream, so we'll see how it goes. Plus, I had a lot of chips, and the salt is ever so good for my blood pressure. There's too many projects here. Ray wants me to fix his rider. I wish I didn't say anything about over the weekend because he wants to do on the weekend. It's been raining on and off here. Finally got a day where I can mow. And I had to just work really hard. I mowed our front. I weed whacked the sides and stuff by the fence. All around the area. It's just a nightmare. I'm missing this great anime right here running my mouth. If my friend doesn't call me, I probably will stay for JoJo's and maybe a little bit of Blue Exorcist. Not Blue Exorcist, what's it called? Black Clover. I love Blue Exorcist. That was one of my favorite things when it came on here. God, this top is different. They do not want you taking the sodas in the store. Oh, she's copping a feel on him.
Oh my, your body's much more muscly than it looks. Don't worry, I got just what you need. My very special baby.
She made him a suit. She was molesting him and she made him a suit. That's so clever.
But I really just need to work my arms. This thing is amazing.
It's crushing his spine. It's hilarious, guys. It's so funny. I got freaking grass bits in my hair a little bit. I could just take blades of grass and repair the bald spot. That's why my hair looks funny, like to the side. See that? Like it's scalped a bit because it's bald there. Like I've seen videos for years. I'm like, why does my fucking hair look like that? I'm like, oh fuck, I'm bald. Well, I'm at it. I'm gonna use an old camera cord for Kodak. And this thing is like a regulator, so you don't like get electrocuted, I think. gonna charge my camera phone, my phone, and the laptop. Multitasking. I think I poured juice on it, or that cut my hands a bit. Well, on the damn snapper thing. I don't know why my hand looks orange. Funny. Yeah, summer's here, finally. Kids are still in school. Speaking of kids, something weird happened in my area. This elementary school teacher was teaching history, and this is really messed up. She was talking like black history or something, and she made these elementary kids, like black ones, and she had like a slave auction. This is like near me happening in a school. I won't say where it is, but it's protect people where I am. But she you probably heard about it. It's national news, obviously, probably by now. It might be, I don't know. She made the black ones like have a slave auction, the black children, and have them call the white children mass and stuff like that. And the teacher, I don't know what her thought process was, but that's obviously wrong. Maybe she's just trying to teach the little children like how better it is now than them, but all that is just going to ridicule the white kids and the black kids with racism and stuff, and it's just messed up. It really is, and those kids are probably gonna have to get therapy, and they haven't fired the teacher yet, to my knowledge, but she's out on leave. It, they got complaints about the teacher, the kids coming home and saying things to their parents, and my take on this and color is you judge a person basically on how much an asshole they are, not by what color they are. If you're an asshole, I'm not going to deal with you. If you're kind, I'll deal with you. And there's something really cool called Duolingo. I don't know if it's really free or not, but I was just looking at programs and stuff. I thought there could be like, I was hoping there was a free app so I can like learn Japanese or even Spanish or maybe any kind of foreign language. Because why not? Broaden my horizons, as they say. And I downloaded something called the ASL app. It's for American Sign Language. I love to learn other countries' sign language too, because I have a friend. We won't get into that, but I paid $10 to the program, and it has over 1,500 phrases for the ASL. And shit, I learned the alphabet in one night. And with my OCD, I did it about 50 times and just kept doing it and shit. And they have like hand exercises they teach in the program too. And I'm like looking at this shit, and it's like, wasn't that the stuff that they do like the same hand exercises for like surgeons and stuff, like doctors? You know what I mean? Like, I know some stuff. I used to watch a lot of hospital shows and even teach us some stuff in the hospital shows, like that pertain to real life medicine. And doctors used to like take coins between their fingers and try to like go like this and try to move the coin from finger to finger just to work on their dexterity so they can do surgery better and sew up little incisions and shit like surgeons. No, there's no such thing as slave auctions anymore, Gypsy. It's not possible. It shouldn't be possible. I mean, maybe in Africa there is. I mean, actually, black people own slaves too over in Africa. But garage sales are honestly great. There's a lot of good shit there. What did you pick up at these garage sales? Anything good? I wish I could get to some garage sales, find some old tools and shit. Shit, there goes the goldfish cracker. But no one was truly different. We all have the same blood, everybody. You know what I mean? Like, if you donate blood, everybody's organs are the same. Everybody's blood is the same. Well, not everybody's blood is the same. You know what I mean? Like, say you're AB positive or O negative, any race's blood can go into you. They even made that point in an old Archie Bunker show. Some of these freaking goldfishes. I just love these since growing up. You know, it's hilarious. I should have videoed it, but yeah, it is awful what they did to those kids, that teacher. But like how she like did a mock slave auction with the elementary kids and had the little white ones called massa or something, or the black ones or vice versa. But um, I'm getting at what I'm saying. The whole thing is this weird, and I'm very close to where Harriet Tubman lived. You probably have a brief idea where I am, but there's they just built took over a parking lot by my YMCA. A lot of people are mad about it, but it's still a good idea. They built a women's rights museum right where the parking lot used to be by the YMCA in my area, and there's like a statue of Harriet Tubman, which is really cool. They're supposed to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill, but they're making up some bullshit that it would be easier to counterfeit. And they're waiting 10 years. I don't care. I don't mind you're on a $20 bill. I mean, they had what was it? What was it? I can't think of her name, but it was the Indian girl with a little baby. They had her on a dollar coin. No, I don't want to say Sacagawea. I don't think it was that. Might have been. I love these goldfish crackers. Oh, what I was saying when I went to go get gas at the mowers, some little kid thought it would be hilarious, and there's like Fruit Loops and goldfish crackers all over in front of the gas pump. And I was like, I'm like laughing or something because I saw it there. The new X-Men movie, that's going to be so cool. I like the older X-Men better, like with Patrick Stewart. These new ones might be good, though. I gotta check them out. The Avenger movies are great. I want to see Endgame. Pocahontas, it could have been. I think second, what was it called? I can't think. I'm doing really good. I got pine bedding in my bed for my doggies go to play. Wait a minute. Pocahontas, that's what that asshole Trump's calling that poor lady. Got one. I don't mean to call the president an asshole. He can't help it. He had to be to get to where he wanted to be in life. Yeah, the anime, like VHS tapes, as long as you have something to play them in, that's cool. Or the DVD. I don't know if you remember my old videos, Gypsy. You got Dragon Ball Z on VHS up to the Boo Saga. And old classic VHS. I bought those probably shit. God, it had to be 15 years ago? 12 years ago? Right before I started my YouTube channel. That's cool. $1 each. That's perfect. Anybody that's new along comes along, feel free to subscribe. Oh, I went back and watched The Umbrella Academy on Netflix, not YouTube. It is really good. I gotta find time to finish it. I switched from going to the track at the Y, the track above the gym, to going on the treadmill. I nearly killed myself. I put the treadmill all the way up for about 5 minutes and just walked on 15 and I probably would crash my back in half if I do it again, but I'm trying to strength train and stuff. Knows my music. Super over. They don't want you to have cell phones in the cardio room at the Y, but everybody does it anyways to listen to music. They said they put up a sign, please take cell phone calls outside of the room, outside the cardio room. But truth be told, I don't think it's cell phone calls that are bothering people. It's people snapping photos of girls in spandex, which is just wrong. Like, how would you feel? Like, you know what I mean? What if the roles were reversed? Like, if we had the Me Too movement for men, and it was like backwards, where like women would sexually harass men, and men were more frail. You know what I mean? But there is sensitive men out there, kind of sensitive, and the gays are really sensitive too. And I'm not against anybody really, transgender, gay. I just don't care. Whatever you want to do with your life, it's what you want to do. It's up to you. Do what makes you happy. Yes, there's pretty ones on the treadmill. I nearly blew up in my pants because a blonde came out of there one time. I shouldn't even talk like that, but women just want to be left alone when they work out. They really don't want to be hit on. Some maybe do. I don't know. I know I want to be left alone when I work out. I just want to get in there and get out of there. There's someone I can talk to. Not a lot of talking happens when you're on the treadmills and stuff. People just listen to music and do and look at their phones. Vegeta's so cool. The Spanish narrator to Dragon Ball Z recently died. Not this guy here that's voicing it. Hey Johnny, how's it going? Frickin' eat goldfish crackers. I haven't found time to hang up the Star Wars thing yet. I might hang something up different. Little fly thing. I don't know. But help me. Most people wouldn't know that movie, The Fly. The old one, not the one with Jeff Goldblum, the black and white one I watched when I was young. The fly had like a white head on it or something, so they can tell it from other flies. That's what they did. A lot of old good monster movies and stuff. I'm eating way too much crap lately. I'm eating healthier. I'm exercising more. My neighbor offered me, my mom offered me some strawberries. Yeah, the cuttings and stuff. They said it takes 2 years to grow them, and you gotta put hay over them the first year in the wintertime. I think he thought I was planting strawberries. Planting tomatoes.
With the time Cabba got me back to full strength.
Oh wow, there's the female Brawley. My uncle loved those old classic movies. He's the reason why I got those snappers. Like later in life, I wanted to use his when I was little, but I was too little. He had 2 of them. I got my first snapper from Ray, oddly enough, and broke the transmission in it. He's okay. I gotta check it out more. I gotta find the time. I just gotta find a movie I'm interested in that he's reviewing. I saw where he was reviewing the Back to the Future stuff. There's so much to him on YouTube. I just fought here. I see they broadcasted it on TNT back in the day. Goku really gonna fight her in the shape he's in? This could be the big break our team needed. Normally Goku would defeat Blaze, but since he's still weak after facing Cherry, she'll have the advantage. My knee and back are killing me. My back was spazzing earlier. I don't know, like arthritis and muscle spasms. Shit. That gotta be ibuprofen. Hopefully I'll feel better. Yeah, 91 to 2000. That robot would be funny if you put Bender's voice on it when it runs in the stuff from Futurama. Husqvarna made that, I noticed from the video. I think someone knew I was watching it or trying to video it because whoever was controlling it or whatever it was doing, it stopped moving and went to the docking station. It's the second time that happened when I went there to try to video it. First time I tried to video it, my camera messed up.
All right, get ready. I hope they saved you a spot in the bleachers.
That thing is all plastic. It's like a vacuum cleaner. They said, mow your lawn like a vacuum cleaner or something, the slogan is. Wow, she's really taking it to Goku. He's afraid. He doesn't like fighting women. He won't even... I remember the old martial arts fight. The old martial arts tournament where he had to fight Chi-Chi. He wouldn't even hit his girlfriend. Well, I mean, he's fighting her now.
Don't stop now. If you let up that easy, you're never gonna win this fight.
Martial artistry and street brawling are entirely different things. One cannot throw sloppy punches at random expecting their strength to ensure victory.
That's right.
Constantly measure one's reach against opponents, judge their breathing, and how they move in battle. Always probing for an opening in their defenses and weakness to exploit. That is what makes one a martial artist, rather than a scrappy punk who likes to tussle.
Oh, sorry, Chopper. Too bad for you. This was your best chance to stay alive. But you're saying just keep...
It's getting interesting. Sorry I'm quiet. One of these days I'm going to paint here. I got plenty of paint from the Lowe's just hanging around here. I just got a lot of stuff and I got to move everything. These are the white spots are old poster putty removal from the wall and posters and shit up when I was younger.
Then let's see if you'll fall for this one.
Oh geez, now there's several Gokus. Shutter, what Shutter? I don't know if I get that channel or is it something you can find on the internet. I did CWC. That's a free app where you can watch old like CW shows. There's a Supernatural anime too that's made in Japan I watched. It's based on the first season of the show. Sam voices himself, but Dean doesn't. I don't know. It might actually be Dean. Just maybe he taught different back then because he was younger on the anime. I don't know. Okay. Or at like Netflix. That new Chucky movie looks like shit. It does. I just like the old ones. I was hoping they would continue with the same puppet, keep making movies. But no, we have to make a new one. Chucky was my favorite horror movie. I just thought it was so great. Even when Jennifer Tilly did that too, it's so cool. The new It's coming out too. I think.
Goku, I'd hate for you to drop out before you fight for real.
I just wish they would do remakes on classic movies. It works for some stuff. Yeah, I didn't finish it, but the Ultraman series is good on Netflix.
But are you sure you don't want to go Super Saiyan 3?
Honest, that would be. I don't have enough strength for that yet.
Well, that's too bad for you.
I want to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku again. I love that. We had the monkey tail and stuff. Wow, she's really taking it to Goku.
I'll be honest, you took me by surprise with that attack. I never would have imagined you had a special.
How's it going, William? How are you? Just sitting back eating Goldfish crackers, watching this woman pound the piss out of Goku, or vice versa. It's pretty cool they got a female seeing. That's a pretty good idea. What I like about this anime, the backdrop off with the green sky and stuff. Yeah.
I fear we're about to face a friend. Finally, our turn to have fun. Show me what you got.
That's probably one of my least favorite animes. That Neverland, something Neverland. It's just too creepy for me. Titan's back, yeah. It was good last week. I think I watched it when I fell asleep. I forget. I think Titan's after Black Clover. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I watched it with you guys. There's so much on here. You keep like running out of short animes and then put new ones on. Second season's pretty good. They're all good. There was a YouTuber, I don't know his name. I saw the video on Facebook. Took air horns and like played the season 1 of the Titan with air horns like that. That song. Funny. I watched Trigon before. It's great. I got volume 1 and volume 2 of the Trigon graphic novel. It's pretty old. I like Trigon. I used to rent that from the library and watch it. Libraries a lot. I don't know about your area, but I haven't been to the library in years. But since early 2000s, they would let you had like a catalog. You go on the internet, and they would have DVDs sent from other libraries to the one where you're closest, or books too.
With jalapeno ranch and guac, a red robin burger master. That's new. Try Vita's Chiquitado now for a limited time.
Oh, it's good. My store had garlic steak fries, and now they don't have them anymore. The was a discontinued item, and I think O'Reilly made them or something. Like garlic steak fries. Oh my God, they were so good. I can't seem to find them anywhere. I wonder if Walmart's got them. Oh, here we go. Here's Chucky. I think. Oh, it's not Chucky. Yeah, it's Chucky.
Welcome to Castle and Bar.
Chucky was so much better in the 80s and 90s. You can't ruin a classic, but this will be good. It'll get the millennials into the Chucky story.
Stuff happens. Stuff like this. Just bring it back and
He got himself a skunky poo for his pizza. I wonder if skunk would be like, or a skunk or badger or squirrel would be a good pizza topping. It's a possibility I don't even want to discover. I want to try that orange vanilla Coke. I bet it's good.
Use it to rip people off. Who should take their money, man? You tricked them to go to Mexico. You locked them up. This is gonna be easy. What can you do? Nothing.
Next time on Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. Dressed up as
I've been missing this Pretty Face Going to Hell show. It's on Fridays. I forget to watch it.
I promise there's no pee in it.
Is gonna fuse my mouth shut?
No.
Are a bunch of pubes at the bottom of this?
No. Sure you can.
Ooh, that's good.
Better than ball clams, right? Catch back-to-back episodes of Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. Friday at midnight on Adult Swim.
Your wish is granted. Dragon Ball Super now continues. This should finish the job.
Let's see what you got here. Yeah, they do, because they're kind of like, they're made better. You know what I mean? How do I put it? They're kind of made with love. Like, they actually give a shit with what they're doing. And their lower budget needs like a lot of old buildings and stuff, which you just don't see anymore. A lot of the old Stephen King movies, like Christine and stuff, were made lower budgets. Christine's one of my favorite movies. If they remake that, I'm gonna be pissed.
So you can master it. But you're a quick learner, Comic Club. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It's just how I am. The harder the battle, the more the power inside me grows. I've been defeated.
That's why I call my snappers Christine sometimes, is I'm like, I fixed one thing breaks. Freaking log bolt falls out of it. I mean, it's like they're cursed or something.
Just this.
Yeah, Adult Swim shows are good. You're pretty. It freaked me out. Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. I didn't sleep for a while, and it'd be on nights where I wanted to go to bed, and I just needed something to watch when I was sleeping, and lack of sleep started taking over. I'm like, holy shit, is that what it really looks like in hell? Am I gonna go to hell? Are these really demons on my TV? And like, it plays tricks with you. But now that I'm coherent, getting sleep, I'm like, oh my god, it's hilarious. It's such a good show. All it is like a comedy. There was a movie years ago called Stay Tuned. It had John Ritter in it. It was one of my favorite movies. He bought, you might know it, Johnny, if you're into those kind of movies. John Ritter and his family bought a satellite dish, and he couldn't have the money to watch TV and to pay for it or something for a good satellite dish. It was basically like the TV shows you would get in hell. It was funny. They had like unmarried with children and stuff like that.
So, how about you, Kale? Are you game?
And they did a bet with Three's Company with him in hell.
A brainless fool! Ah, now he's inviting her to fight against him, too! Alright, this is perfect! They'll be unstoppable fools!
There's probably ghosts around. There's gonna be a ghost in my freaking closet. I mean, there's like when we die, our soul could stay like if it's has work to do still, like if, in between one dimension and this one.
Everything you got. You bet. Finally, we get to
I watched something something about the multiverse theory, which is kind of clever.
Let's do this.
I didn't realize this at the time. Every decision we make is basically we shift to another reality or another multiverse. Like, say what we were doing, like, I could not be so much into anime. I could be out in the garage looking around with stuff, or I could, in another life, actually built computers and put computers together. And some of those computers have my really old YouTube videos on them, and they're broken. Just they got old, broke, probably because I broke them or stuff went in them like hard drives. And I sold some hard drives I had, because they're still covered by warranty. And the guy bought them and made over $100 on them on eBay.
I've always liked fighting alone, but I gotta say, this teamwork thing ain't half bad either.
I fear Goku is overwhelmed. Then you have two Saiyans at once.
The hard drives are still good.
His power
I accidentally broke the back off the serial ATA thing
always made himself stronger
when I tried to plug the cord in.
That's just the kind of guy he is.
I didn't know how to change that little docking thing out on the hard drive, so I'm probably fixed it and replaced it. Yeah, stay tuned. You remember that, don't you? That was like my one of my favorite movies. Used to broadcast it on HBO all the time in the 90s. I loved John Ritter. I thought he was so cool. He loved acting so much, he died right on the set of 8 Simple Rules, much like Jerry Orbach on Law and Order. Had a heart attack right on the set filming 8 Simple Rules, which had Katie Seagal on it too. From Married with Children. That was like another show for her they tried. And that boosted Kaylee Coco's career before The Big Bang Theory made her famous.
Autonomous Ultra Instinct is a martial mastery that starts breeding destroyers reliably.
And Ryan Reynolds, his first acting gig, I don't know if he did commercials, but there's a show called, that plays Deadpool, a show called Two Girls, a Guy in a Pizza Place, and I think that lasted 1 season. That was a good show. I watched that. Now he's really famous playing Deadpool and stuff. It takes a while as an actor. I mean, you can't give up. Well, what happened to Robert Downey Jr.? He got into drugs and alcohol, and he got clean, and now he's freaking Iron Man. And he made a name for himself, even though he doesn't have a good build, like muscular. And probably didn't need to be, because most of the time he's in a suit, or he's clothed. I don't know if you see what Jean-Claude Van Damme looks like. He's really ripped now. Bigger than he was in the 90s. I'm subscribed to Hulk Hogan on Facebook. I see his lives. He's got his car collection on there, Hulk Hogan, and I kind of broke the rules. I said, hope you're doing okay, Terry. I love you, man. His real name is Terry. Hulk Hogan's name is Terry Bolla or Bolle or something. And he lost muscle. He's kind of older now, and I noticed his calves are a bit thinner than they were when he wrestled. And he kind of, I don't want to say Hulk Hogan walks funny. He walks like his back is in pain or something.
Get ugly. Don't push it too far. You know what could happen.
You know what I mean? A lot of those old-time wrestlers that can honestly be in pain, and then they take steroids, put muscle on their bodies so they're not in pain. I mean, you see what Ric Flair looks like? He's obviously on anabolics. Maybe they figured out an anabolic by now that's safe that won't make you have roid rage and shrink your balls. I talked to nurses and stuff. I don't know how it's true in doctors. They said they're working on it to make it safer. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. You fall flat on your tailbone when you do that leg drop. It's fake, but they're like stuntmen. Everything's predetermined. They learn how to do the moves at a wrestling training camp, and they get hurt. Like if they miss a move or their partner, they're basically, it's like a dance. Your partner basically in wrestling supports you so you fall right. I've seen YouTube videos. They talk to each other in the ring. They tell them what moves to do for the crowd based on what the crowd's doing. There's videos on YouTube where you can hear them talking to each other. And there's like the women wrestlers are talking to each other too. To each other. They're really respectful. And there's a lot of some of the wrestlers don't get along. They rib each other. There's been cases where people shit right in the Undertaker's hat. Thought it was funny. Or shit in their boots. I got wrestling collectibles too. Yeah, why not just drink a coffee beer? Holy shit, this guy's seeing animals and shit. He drank a Starbucks beer. Or a Starbucks show. Or I can't even talk, man. I'm tired. A Starbucks coffee. Yeah, let's bring your Popeye's chickens to the park. Remember the seagulls and the pigeons can watch you eat their relatives. Yeah, I know. They do that. I never had Cece's Pizza. I wonder if it's good. I wear these really long shorts down below my knees. I have for years. Since I was like in high school or even probably since I was 15. I still wear like that. Just when I'm comfortable. I mean, I'm comfortable in like anime shirts or Avengers and shit. I'll probably be in my 50s and 60s and I'll still be dressing like this, and people will be like, what's wrong with this dude? I was channeling Bart Simpson the other day. Had a Bart Simpson shirt on. I don't know if you guys seen it yet. I'll wear it on my next live. I got 2 Bart Simpson shirts, double XL for $3 each at the Kohl's. He's like sipping a Slurpee. I'm like walking around the store. I have music on my earbuds. The grocery store. Was that day? This was that shopping cart stuff I showed you from earlier. Let's see here. Well, I'll show you on my phone. I don't want to get grease on there. Let's wipe it on my bed sheet. Fuck it. But I was just cruising around with that little buggy with that shit in there, as you can see. There's the chips and some yogurts, and there's actually the bag of the goldfish crackers I got here now. And there's this old guy that's completely blocking the aisle. I didn't want to say excuse me. I had my earbuds on. I just didn't want to talk too loud. And I just rammed the shopping cart into the display that was in the next aisle. Like you got end aisles of stuff. And I was just ramming it like really slow, like making noise. And he just gives me like a weird look, and I whizzed right by him. It was kind of funny. I wasn't trying to be rude or anything. Oh yeah, Titans on 11:30. What am I talking about? There we go. Oh, the girl Titan was hot. She had the biggest boobs and muscular, big tightness boobs and stuff. I wonder what happened to her. I forget. Oh, if you missed if you didn't watch the second season, you didn't know about the girl Titan. I like the other Titan at opening themes better. It kind of looks like they just pushed this together really quickly. That's probably the reasoning because it's the English translation. You can't follow the full theme song. Here they are. Notice some of the Titans have male pattern baldness and affects them too.
Commander, about to climb.
Ooh, that one's got frosty balls and frosted feet. Ooh, it's just stomping a mud hole in the wall. Oh, here we go. These are the people that Donald Trump wanted to keep out of the wall. I gotta stop. I don't mean it like that, but why the fuck do we need a wall to keep out a certain amount of people? Hey, Eugene Coochie, how's it going? Hey, Hugh Janice, how's it going? These frickin' Titans got cargo and shit on their backs. All the salt I have, I'm gonna have to fish for hours. We're gonna have some fun. Frickin' salt and MSG and these goldfish crackers. I'm not even sure if they have that. Oh, cargo. I gotta watch what I say. Judging by the coochie name, you're more adult. Jesus Christ, look at these fucking Titan things. They don't even know how to run right.
This is just like the siege of God Castle. They'll start by targeting the horses.
Oh shit, the Titans are gonna try to ride the horses.
Towards that end, they intend to eliminate our only chance of escape. As of 5 years ago, Walmaria's perimeter is deep in Titan territory. So if they do Walmart? This is what Walmart looks like in the future. Titans trying to get in and go shopping and buying shit like tires and pants, $5 pants. Seriously, that fucking pants at Walmart for $5. What do you think some of those things I'm wearing is? And freaking don't fit right, like one side's off or something, or at least that belt I got is good. You haven't been seeing the hiney in some of the videos lately when I wear pants. One video it was really bad with the hiney showing. Yes, I'm well aware. At this point, the thing I fear most.
There's just too much going on right now. I'm quite stressed. I mean, the one neighbor wants me to fix the pole cord, and more than Ray wants me to do stuff. I got to do my fence. I got to exercise at the Y. If I was home every day, it would be easier to do stuff. But I go swimming. I don't really swim anymore. It's like walk through the water. I water walk with pool noodles, and I go either on the track or walk on a treadmill or on one of those recumbent bike things where you like sit back and you pedal like this. You've seen the video what I was doing. That'd be more appropriate in this video. Oh. There's still some. My dog's looking at me like, why'd you wake me up rattling that bag? We're so tired. We did a lot of running and playing today because it was a lot of good weather.
The only soldier I can trust to dispatch the beast. Understood, sir. I was fast enough to finish off the armor.
It's raining tomorrow. I'm gonna adjust my room a bit, or maybe I'll do some fence. I gotta figure out something. I gotta figure out how to manage my time better. It's not like I'm on the computer all the time looking at Facebook. I mean, I go on Facebook on my phone sometimes, or I text people, but I'm not on the computer all the time. I mean, mostly at night on the computer. I'll watch YouTube videos or Netflix or something. It was scary last night. I don't remember how I got to bed. It's like I passed out or something just from being tired. I mean, I woke up. My iPad was like right next to me. And you're going to laugh when you hear this shit. I couldn't find the earbuds when I woke up. I'm like looking for them in my ears. They're like in the strap, not actually down my shorts, but like in the strap of my shorts. And I'm like, how the hell did that happen? And I think I just passed out. I was watching, I don't remember what I was watching. I think a lawnmower video or maybe Netflix or something. I should look at my history and just retrace my steps or something. I blacked out one time before, but not in a long time, and just wondering what is going on. And I woke up at 10:30. Nothing happened. I woke up on and off during the night and noticed the TV was off, and then just fell back asleep. But it's just weird. I usually remember my routine of how I go to bed, and this time was just weird. Like usually, I do this iPod's in a hard case. I mean, my doggy, will fall asleep on it sometimes, and uh, it won't break. One time, the doggy got my other pair of earbuds wrapped around her foot, just dragging the iPad around the room. When I come back to go downstairs to get a snack, and dragging the headphone cord to their earbuds. Hmm. Who's Eugenia Gucci? I don't know. Pretty interesting. I get all kinds of people on here. Oh man. Can't wait to sleep. I'll probably fall asleep after Black Clover. Is there anybody still here? I'm wondering. I just talked weird talks. You know, I passed out last night. I was almost like freaking Rick on Rick and Morty just passing out. Oh, we got 3 people watching. Usually just 3 watching us. Ooh, someone's thumbs down us. Who knows why? I'm not. I should figure out like what to download to make my webcam videos better. I mean, I could have like a background with just me here, and that would cover up all that stuff and the door and the blue wall with the poster putty spots, and it would look better. I gotta figure out how to do that. And then I know there's a guy I watch on YouTube. He has like a what's her name? I can't think of her name, but that singing anime star, the one with the blue hair that sings Maya or something. But
even if things don't go as the enemy doesn't expect error, so it might confuse them enough to get them to break ranks.
let's do something here. Let's do something really cool here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. P like that. P is like a boy's peeing with the thumb there. Q, R, S like this. T, U, V, W, X, Y, and a Z. See what you can learn. You can put your mind to anything, and I have a little bit of OCD, and I had to do it while listening to fast music and stuff. It really helped. And I know some other stuff. I gotta go over it though. This means beautiful. This is like what? I think where something, I forget. Peace out. Stuff like that. Of course, in every language, even Italian, this means fuck you. Even in American Sign Language. Shouldn't teach you that, guys. I'm sorry. You put the F to your mouth. This is F right here. This means motherfucker. This is bitch. Up here is anything above the head. Down here is female signs. Anything above the head is male signs. I think this is boy. This is bastard, I believe. And this is kiss my ass. I'm terrible, guys. I'm just don't do that to anybody unless you're just joking. You can't be rude. This means bullshit. I think I just lost about everybody here that was watching me. No one's saying anything. I'm sad. I love Attack on Titan. All 4 now. Cool. Well, it's just the first part you really should learn is the alphabet and sign language and like animals, colors, and stuff. Yeah, I'll master when I master the American Sign Language, then I want to get that program into my iPad about, I think it's called Duolingo or something, and I want to learn how to do speak enough Spanish to get by, and what do you call it? Japanese, of course, maybe Chinese or Mandarin or something. I think Mandarin's a form of Chinese. I just want to broaden my horizons. I remember that Time Cop poster they had in the 90s of Jean-Claude Van Damme where he's like doing a split right across the counter to counter.
Louisiana does not do boring. Neither does Popeyes. Hey guys, where's mine? Tucker here.
Popeye's chicken's probably really good.
Wild hot popcorn for just $2.49.
Yeah, Van Damme was great. Steven Seagal got in trouble. I don't know how true it is that they said he had sex with an underage girl or raped her or something. I don't know what the hell has that to do with anything when I brought that up, but he was like another one of those guys in those beat 'em up movies. I just seen they're having a movie marathon of Steven Seagal on FX. That's what brought it to my head. I like time travel stuff. That what's it called? The guy Eric McCormick that show on Netflix of the time travel and stuff. Eric McCormick from Will and Grace. I can't think of what it was called.
Geico makes it easy to get help when you need it. With licensed agents available 24/7.
Everybody's favorite time travel movie is probably Back to the Future. God, I think Christopher Lloyd's in his 80s now. I mean, he was on Taxi. That was back in the 70s. That's pretty old. He's also in Star Trek, playing one of the Klingons. Not the Star Trek you guys thinking of, but the one with William Shatner in the 80s. I got Star Trek tapes on a VHS tape with Shatner. They were my uncle's. And what was really weird is there's like some kind of weird Mandela effect. I don't know if you've heard of that shit. Like with not really shit. There's a kind of funness to it, like with false memories and stuff, or people remembering, like a large amount of people remembering something different than other people or something. And what was really weird is when even William Shatner confirmed this. He said he never said "beat me up, Scotty," and um Henry Winkler just had a blank stare, and it's like that's news to me. I remember him saying that. And a lot of people think that Mandela effect stuff. Don't look it up if you don't have to. It'll mess you up. It messed me up watching stuff about it. It messes with your head. But some people think it's like a parallel universe, like similar to ours, is colliding into ours or something. But who really knows what's going on? They say time travel's been possible for years, like that Philadelphia experiment, that movie they had in the 80s is based on true events. You can watch that on YouTube, the Philadelphia experiment. If it's still there, I mean, I watched it recently. But there's stuff that goes on we shouldn't even think about because it'll make us crazy. It's best to concentrate on what's here, like sodas and goldfish crackers, snappers, lawnmowers, making some kind of life for yourself. I mean, if I ever figure out how to travel through time or something, I may go back and tell myself and say, you better fucking listen, because when you get older, it won't be so good sometimes. That's my most mistake when I was younger. I didn't listen to adults and they told me to behave or just listen. They were, you think about when you're a kid and stuff growing up, generally the adults that around you been through the same shit that you've been through, that you're going through now, and they just know something's going to happen when you get older because it happened to them generally. It's just best to listen to adults as long as they're not assholes. There's asshole adults out there. They'll be like, oh, he come over and mow my lawn for $3 or something like that. I'm just joking, but yeah, Ray gives me $3 because I help him out. I do favors for him. What can you do? But that's out in the open. But he used to give me $10 when I was younger. That was a long time ago. But he taught me like how to fix mowers and stuff. And I don't know how that came to me, $3 for mowing the lawn, but the other neighbor gave me 15. He was nice. I know him for years. I don't know the other neighbor too much. I just started talking to him, and I know Ray for years, and he's gonna do stuff for favors. Like the other neighbor, I don't even know if I should be talking about this stuff, but $20 to fix the neighbor's pole cord. Hopefully, he said his mower runs good. The pole cord just came out of it, and then I'm just gonna help Ray fix his rider so he can use it, and I don't have to mow his lawn anymore, maybe. And oh my God, there's a naked titans fighting each other on here, shit. And then he's got some other weed whackers I'm gonna fix and make videos of. Hey handicapper, how's it going? Freaking fixing lawn equipment for free, and then other neighbors are paying me, and mowing lawns and stuff for almost free, and then other neighbors are paying me. I don't know. It's weird. I'm watching freaking Titans. I shouldn't be mentioning this stuff. I'm just letting you know a little of my life, and the one snapper does work. Yeah, like $3 to mow that big lawn. That one you see with the hill. It don't matter. He used to pay me $10 when I was younger. It's basically just gas money, and I help him fix the shit. It don't take much gas to mow that hill. I really don't. I don't think he really has much money anyways. I just help him. But I made 15 on the other neighbor's lawn, and small lawn. And I don't know. I shouldn't have said that shit. I'm sorry. Casey watched this like, oh my god, what's going on? But I'm trustworthy though. I'm gonna help raise yet another stamper over there. I'll video me working on that. It needs a muffler. I'm just gonna. He's gonna make. It's got threads. We were gonna tap out the broken bolts, but it's got threads in there. We're just gonna thread up a muffler and make one. I hope it's got threads. If it doesn't, you might be able to take a tap and draw threads, but I wouldn't recommend doing that in an engine you don't have threads to begin with. But if it doesn't have threads, I'm just going to get a snapper running. We had it running last year, but we just ran out of time because I had my other projects. And he got it cheap enough. I was going to buy it, but he bought it from the guy. That's a mouthful. Ooh, that tree got blown up. Shit. The Comet takes like an hour and 15 to mow his lawn, but it's slow. But with that 33-inch one, I got it done like in almost a half hour, 45 minutes. That hill took like a half hour. You can see by the video when I put it up, the 33-inch stamper, how long it took to mow. And it's only like a half hour just wheeling around. I did it with a push mower that lawn on that hill. I was like 14, 15. A self-propelled push mower, which I still have in the garage, and the body's rotted out. It's funny I still have my first push mower. And that engine runs good. I'm going to find another deck for it someday. And the snapper, I got to adjust it. For you new guys, I'll show you what I've been up to. Or the new people that have stopped in. Damn, this phone does not want to charge. There's my stuff I picked up at the store. We can't see it. Damn it. Go ahead, focus. Yogurts and things. There we go. That's what I've been doing. And the fence basically was no fence at all. And we got those at Lowe's on sale at the Memorial Day sale. And I bought enough to do the one section. I'm going to piece what I can together and make some sort of fence. The other side will get the old pickets, the rotted ones. So yeah. It'd be funny. The front cedar and those are pine. Your wife's probably trying not to run into things. That's probably why it takes 3 hours. Some people can drive and whip around mowers. Some people can't. I got used to that stamper quick when I drove it on his lawn. The back wheel almost fell off too. The lug was coming out of it. And it was held on by 2 lugs, but the tire was like forward without that one lug. And it was wobbling. I thought it was going to fall right off there. Scary. God, my back's killing me. The door that leads to the closet of nowhere. A bunch of old wrestling programs. Titan's pretty good, though. They're killing this big monster thing. Uh-oh. Not good. Hobby, basically, if I was 20 years younger, I'd probably try to work in a repair shop or go to a class and get more training. Basically, YouTube certified mechanic. Oh yeah, probably still. I don't know. Would snowblower tires would fit? I'm wondering that. I kind of think they might fit on the Comet ones, the thin ones. I know the one Snapper snowblower I had, the tires were the same as on the thin Comets. Because they had the 3-bolt pattern, the tires were the same on those Snapper snowblowers, which is kind of awesome.
Promises are meant to be fulfilled. The Promise Neverland is coming up next.
Oh, I smelled the grass. It's blowing in my window from the grass I cut today. The rain hit it. There's that shitty Child's Play movie they're making. I love the old one so much better. Looks like the frickin' same kid from the It movie, but who knows? It can't be. It doesn't even sound like Chucky. The voice doesn't even sound scary. It sounds like a frickin' Howdy Doody puppet or something. The old voice is really scary. It was kind of cool. It had like a Chucky that they did had like a Brooklyn accent or something. Yeah, Grizzly ATV tires. Yeah, I said too much shit about the $3 mowing jobs, and I don't know. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that. I figure I don't know the other neighbor too much. I figured this could make a quick buck, and he's working. Ray's retired, so. He's got an ATV. I might help him fix, or at least just do a tire on. Remember those ATV tires I did on the green tractor? The Dwights, how I mounted those, it's easy enough. I don't have really a powerful enough compressor to seal it. I cut my tires off the lawnmowers with a utility knife when I do them. Then I take like a 10 snips and I cut through the wire. Is it really? Maybe I will like it then. Mark Hamill, the Joker. It did sound similar like that. Why did he use a more scary voice with it if he does the Joker? Why didn't he just do like from Star Wars? Why didn't he just do like a more like raspy voice, like someone talking that like this is completely insane that's gonna drive you nuts? You know what I mean with the Joker voice? He voiced so much stuff, Mark Hamill, a lot of cartoons. Sad dudes. If I knew how, I would. Send them to me if they're the right size. I'll put them on there. There's 5 stampers here. I got them with the intention of selling them, and now that I'm attached to that 33-inch one, I think I'm gonna mow with that. It was quick. I mean, the Comet just puts along. Mind you, it does cut, but it's more for like a small lawn. Oh, here's that Promised Neverland show. That's a spooky as fuck. Frickin' demons or whatever the fuck they are raising children to eat them or something. I wonder what the hell were they thinking when they made that. Oh, fuck it. Let's write that. I don't want to say this, but it's funny, no pun intended. There was a guy on one of the mower groups on Facebook that made it that custom painted a stamper pink for his daughter. Mind you, it's kind of, it wasn't meant like that, but you know what I mean? The George Carlin stamper comedy thing, or what a stamper actually means on a woman. But it's kind of funny because he painted the stamper pink, and you think like a pink woman stamper, but he made a mudding mower for it for his daughter, just to get her out and do something, and that was just what was great about it. Not a lot of girls are into tools and stuff, and I know some of the kids now, unless they're like, some of the kids around here, not mostly, are in the mowers. Some of them, I don't know, like in the small engines. It's just kind of scary. Not Brazil, but I would love Spanish. Learn the Spanish. Pro Brazil. Yeah, Lucha Libre, why not? I got Mexican wrestling figures somewhere around here too, like masks and stuff. They had them in a little flea market near here, and they had like Mil Marascus or something in Vampiro I bought in a little flea market near here, and the old lady was kind of a little bit, I don't want to say racist, but a little bit eccentric. And I said, you know these things are from Mexico, right? She said, oh my God, how the hell did they get up here? The thing about it is, someone bought them from Mexico, probably on eBay, and imported them here, and just sold them at a garage sale, thinking nothing of it.
Okay, we're ready. Where's the sister? In her room?
I tell you this, Edon, I'm gonna get a program and eventually try to learn Spanish and Japanese. I think with all the shit going on with asshole Trump, we're gonna eventually have to learn Spanish because there's probably gonna be a lot more Spanish-speaking people here. I think it's only right to. But plus, I'm trying to learn American Sign Language. I only learned how to do the alphabet. And a friend is deaf, and I'm trying to learn that just to communicate with the person better. And why the hell not? So, I have to go over some of it. I bought a program for $10 an app, and I learned how to do the alphabet and stuff. So why the hell not? C A B C D E. Uh-oh. 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 The dog. Wait a minute, I lost track. A, B, C. The dog's making me laugh. D, E, F. This is F. Uh-oh. Like, what the hell are you doing? You woke me up, she says. My poor dog. G, H, I, J. I can't do my K very good. My hand's a little arthritic. K, L, M, N, O, like that. O can be like that, but sometimes like that too. P. P is easy to remember because it's like a guy standing up to take a piss. R. No, wait, that's. Wait, Q. Wait a minute, where was I? P. This is Q. R. S. T. U. V. W. X. Y. And Z. I still haven't learned how to, damn it. I don't think there is a sign for that, and if there is, I haven't learned it. I haven't learned how to do finger spelling yet, but eventually will.
I see. They were in it together. I had no chance.
Okay, plumber's potty, cool. Oh my God, I should do a show in Spanish. It'd be so cool. It'd be funny. Not like mean like, but you know what I mean? It's called Duolingo. I don't know how many foreign languages it's have. They say it's a free app. I don't know if it's free. If it says it doesn't say it has in-app purchases and stuff. I think it's more for like children or something. But I don't know. I just hope I can learn something. Like how to say like this apple tastes like shit in Spanish. And can I please have some tequila, not an apple? Please figure out how to make the tequila taste like freaking apples and apple tequila now. Why not? Or maybe I can translate for the cartel. That would be cool. I shouldn't even talk like that. I gotta stop. You gotta be careful. But there's all sorts of stuff. Maybe it can work for the Yakuza if I learn Japanese. Oh, you know what the Yakuza is? Japanese mafia. There's all sorts of mafias. There's even an Amish and a Mennonite. I never knew there was a Mennonite mafia, but there's also an Amish one. I guess everybody's gonna have some kind of strong people to protect them. Oh my God, you can speak a little Spanish, can't you, off the grid? That's pretty cool. Why not Sunkist tequila? Why doesn't frickin' Sunkist buy? I can't even think of a tequila company. Why doesn't Sunkist buy out or Coca-Cola buy out fucking Captain Morgan and make some kind of terrible drink? Or not figure out how to get like a tequila shot to a pen? Why not? I seen some things where somebody custom makes a cell phone into a flash. Oh, I won't tell anyone. That's pretty cool. That's good to know. God, my sunburn is itching like crazy. Oh, somebody's screaming. I think they're dead. Well, that was an interesting anime. Oh shit, it's not even half over. Alright, delete it. That's cool, I know now.
Survive this, and then destroy this world we live in.
Oh my God. Why not like an apple teeny or something? I was telling. I'm trying to say here. Let me see if I can. Okay, let me do this again. See if I can learn it. They're gonna spell terrible things. If I can do it. That's almost. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. There we go.
On the next home episode of Sword Art Online, Alicization coming again. This time, I won't go easy on you. Sword Art Online, Alicization, tonight 12:30 on Adult Swim. Meet the dough that makes the original pan pizza from Pizza Hut is here. Thick, crispy, buttery crust. It's the original and it's thicker than the other guys. Now for a limited time, get it on $7.99 orange, 2002.
There we go.
Most people know me for my award-winning comedy, but I also
Yeah, you have to know at least languages. I mean, the way the world works. Maybe I could be a translator or something. Both Duolingo free app. There's gonna be free apps out there to learn sign language and other languages. I have a book on my other computer that nearly crashed because for some reason the driver that runs the internet shut off and to turn it back in onto the device manager, and it seems to work on the computer, but it still produces a blue screen once in a while. When the computer is supposedly brand new from Amazon, you know how that goes. It says, "Oh, Your computer has a fucky problem and has to restart, so it's unfucky lucky, and it gets lucky again and works. Actual. Yeah, Duolingo. That's the one I'm gonna try. I hope it works. I hope it's actually free. That was the one I googled this morning. I was trying to find. After I get used to the sign language thing, I'm gonna do that. I just figure it would be easier, like if I get famous or something, and talk to somebody like, oh, we were in I would love to learn Indian, like that language too, like Hindu. I think that would be cool. It is pretty good. Because I had a years and years ago, I had a pirated version of Rosetta Stone, and I just never used it. Sadly, I don't even know what I did with it. It was on a CD that I burned it on. It was an image, and I tried using it, and I just couldn't find the time. But I know Rosetta Stone's the best one. Does Duolingo actually say the word so you can actually hear it and learn like the syllables and stuff? I hope so. Like like the apple, you learn how to say the apple is in the pig's ass instead of its mouth or something like that. I just want to learn how to tell jokes in different languages too. Be cool. Boost is a great company, but I didn't want to switch to Boost, but I had to get a Verizon thing because the phone's Verizon. The person regifted me. Ooh, chicken parmesan Burger King thing. I bet if freaking Burger King put banana pieces on a fucking bun and put chocolate on it, people would eat it. You know what I mean? Like pieces, like a fruit salad burger or something. Yeah, I used to do that years ago. I used to build desktop computers and put the motherboards in from the ground up. But I haven't done it for years, and you're really going to make sure the processor you have is compatible with the motherboard because you can blow the motherboard really fast. One of the computers I have was kind of fun. It had an anti-shock proof motherboard, and I found that out the hard way because I was plugging something into it, and the static electricity from my clothes shocked the motherboard. The computer shut off and came back on. It was working and still fine. That was the Intel motherboard. I used to get parts on. I haven't built computers in years. I could still probably do it, but it's so advanced now. I mean, like this laptop I got now has got like 16 gigabyte memory, and it never foreseen that would even be possible. Coming from the time where there was maybe 256 megabytes, or not even enough gigabytes of memory in a computer. I have a laptop that's Windows 95 a friend gave to me that has a 1 megabyte hard drive. I think, or maybe 10 megabyte or something like that. I should build a new computer someday. If I had the money, I would. Yeah, it's not good when you blow your motherboard or something. I gotta stop. But I know how to do some swears and sign language too, and just be careful what you do. This is the F, and if you do it like this, that means mother. No, wait, I think it's not on the lips. It's right here. This is motherfucker. This is I think this is bastard. Like the B's. This is bitch. This is bullshit. Upside down is go fuck yourself. I know so much. I forgot how to say cocksucker, but I'd rather not say that one. I gotta stop. That's like one word you can't say on YouTube. I mean, I should censor myself. What I really should have done is not taken my channel to the gutter. I kind of feel bad about it. Like, oh my god, why did I say that? Like, What can I do differently next time to, so I don't have to say that. This will be more fun.
It affects me as well. Initially, I had planned to keep him around until the very
Yeah, I mean, I stuck a processor in a motherboard before that I thought was compatible. I blew the processor. And if you see like shit starting to smoke, you better unplug it. I bought a computer, come with actually a desktop, like a tower. It came with a power supply, and generally you get a power supply with a desktop computer, like included. They're from China. You shouldn't really use them. You should just buy a power supply and put it in there, because the UPS driver, from what I discovered, I don't know who the hell I talked to. I think I talked to the guy that sold me the computer case. Remember that red thing I had? Or I had another black one, and case, and I used to like those JPAC cases years ago. And the damn fucking thing, the UPS driver broke it in the back of his love truck, and his Scooby Doo frickin' UPS Pissmobile, whatever the hell it was. And I plugged in the power supply, and out shoots a cloud of smoke, blue smoke, which is really awesome. And and all of a sudden, this was probably about 10 years ago, all of a sudden I hear my mother in the next room, "What the fuck did you just do?" No, I'm kidding. She doesn't talk like that, but you know what I mean? Um, and it's just terrible. Freaking clouds of smoke and stuff, and you gotta be. Oh, I know what happened. I don't remember what the reason was. It was, I thought the guy said it could have been the UPS driver, but for some reason the guy that sold it to me had it on like the China plus England, their kind of power. I forget what it is, but it was set for like English and China power. Like they have different kinds of, like a different kind of plug and rate outage, rate voltage. And it was set for that voltage, and it was set too high, and it blew the power supply. Hilarious. And I come to discover that the internet's just not for porn; it's for uploading videos on lawnmowers and other stuff too, like just sitting in fucking bed out of your mind and watching anime with a Will Ferrell shirt on. And what's really fun about the kids going by on the bicycles, you get to shoot grass on them while you mow. Well, you shouldn't be going right across the lawn when I'm mowing. I'm terrible. My neighbor's an ass. Years ago, he's talking about putting blacktop on his yard so you have to mow or cement. I think, oh, that makes sense.
something wrong.
And tie half of his back. Where did it go? Oh,
That's how long we've been living together.
what the
But
fuck
this
did
is the
this
first
thing?
time we've talked.
And then he's talking about like putting like an electric fence so like the kids go through there, they get electrocuted. I'm like, oh my
Calm down.
god.
Why do you look so worried? It's only me, so you're free to relax. There isn't anyone else around. You don't have to act like good little kids who don't know anything.
I wonder if that was actually him, because I hear something about Will Ferrell on my local radio.
However, I must admit, I love every one of the children I raised.
Will Ferrell is funny. So is Sandler.
As if you all were my
And
own.
Sandler did a song about Farley, and a lot of people love Farley.
Give up?
And even in the song, is people are telling Farley you're just partying too hard, and he says like that's what my heroes did, like John Belushi did, and other people.
And I especially don't want to be the cause of your suffering. This life is happy, isn't it? You get to live in a warm house filled with delicious food and love. And you
Haven.
can stay oblivious to the truth.
grow tomatoes anymore.
Satisfied.
Oh, the cops driving by and ripping the tomatoes right off the vines for their frickin' lunch break.
That's what you think this is? Are you saying that this happy life was worth what Connie went through? Death happens in an instant. Until the moment she died, Connie experienced a rich life full of smiles and laughter. What's the point if it's all just fake? I'm going to live freely even if I suffer.
They weren't there to begin with.
Stop.
They weren't there. They're so old. They either don't work or they're gone.
And it's dangerous.
The only safety switch I've seen is on the deck and it don't work. And I just make my own harness based on the 70s snapper, which is basically a push button switch, a starter switch with a battery, and a wire that's hooked to the push button switch on the battery that comes off the regulator and chases right to the battery from the push button switch on the positive wire with no fucking fuse. That's how they did shit back then. And some of my push button switches had fuses though. And sometimes if the wiring's intact, you just leave it intact. And like say push button switches on Craftsman's, you just wanna the John Deere I was gonna use a John Deere wiring harness on one of my stampers, even with the point I was gonna oh god, the kid broke his leg. I went to the point where you put black to black, white to white, and you just tying the wires together like either electrical tape or a bunt connector. Yes, you can mow in reverse with them. You really ought to look behind you, make sure you don't hit anyone or anything.
My adorable Emma. This is why
That day I mowed the neighbor's lawn, I nearly ran right in the back of a Chevy truck. I come like within an inch from it. I'm like, oh my god, you fucking thing, you better stop. Ah. My ass would be grass if I hit his truck. Luckily I did it. It just went whizzed right by. I'm like, oh my god, thank God. I even slammed on the brakes and heard this grinding noise.
So then, that's why I have to protect you all, no matter the cost. I was forced to do this because it was clear you weren't going to give up.
Freaking weird anime. Monsters eating children. You know, this anime is right up Donald Trump's alley, putting all those poor kids in the cages. Oh, Obama did that. Oh, bullshit. So all Obama did was try to make people happy. Hey, Nico, Nana, how's it going? Obama actually came to my Y, played basketball with the kids, and took pictures with people. My friend got wise and says, and the female friend, she got wise and says, hello, this is Michelle Obama. I'm looking for my husband. Is he in the other room right now? And she goes, can you neither confirm or confirm that he's there at the Holiday Inn? Oh, like, holy shit. Friggin' helicopters are going to swoop down on her or something. Promised Neverland's really freaky. My favorite anime of the whole night is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and of course Goku. Everybody's favorite first anime is probably either Pokemon or Goku. Oddly enough, mine was Blue Gender, something called Blue Gender, and really old anime, and Fully Cooley. I love the end of it though, with the roses and shit. What is it with that culture, like with the skulls and the roses and shit? It's kind of interesting. And the next episode of Promise Wonderland, Bleach farts and his fucking room explodes. Remember that old movie from the 80s called Hamburger or something? Comedy or something, like fucking fast food restaurant or something, and somehow they turn on the gas and the restaurant explodes or something. I don't know. That jelly show was funny too. Adult Swim is just nuts. If you look on my channel in the playlist, I did something called Sushi Boy and Hime with the Bit Strips program that they used to have that is now gone. And I can't find anything like it out there to remake those things. And I was going through a lot of shit when I made those, and I should have done this. I stole, I didn't really steal, but I custom made what do you call it? What's it called? An image or the hell? What do you call it? Like when you make a cartoon of yourself? I can't think. I'm or something. But I made one of her, and I think she kept getting those comic strips I was making, and she was over in Taiwan. I don't know if she understand what I was doing or what I was making, and that was based what the Hime character was based on. And some of the other first ones I made were from other people's Facebooks, and they're just vulgar. And eventually I got to the Bit Strips program, and I was able to create them out of not in Facebook or something. Oh, you mean the anonymous mask? Oh God, they would come after me if I did that shit. Those anonymous people, like those that guy that does those conspiracy theories or something. I'm gonna tell you right now, this fucking snapper sucks. I can do Herbert the Pervert's voice from Family Guy. What the fuck did I want to learn that? Hey, Chris! Wanna go mow with my snapper, you big strapling boy? I'll give you a popsicle. God, I'm terrible. Why the fuck did I want to learn that? My dog likes that voice. She thinks it's a cutesy voice, don't you? Yeah, you're gonna smash my phone, aren't you? Yes. Your breath is worse than mine. Yes, it is. She's like, Jesus Christ. You're worse than that Annabelle doll on the TV. It won't let me sleep. I can do Owl's voice, sort of. I can do Manjibu's voice on Dragon Ball Z. Boo turned you to candy! You think Boo's sexy? Get down off my computer! Stop it. She shuts the live off, guy, forgive me. No, I can't do the anonymous math. People come after me probably for that. Weird people, like, I don't know what kind of people. Probably conspiracy people. I do have a Deadpool mask and a Jason Myers mask thing. I can't do Jason Myers anymore outside the garage because the neighbor kids came along and wondered what the fuck I was doing grilling that day with a hockey mask on.
Gender diversity fosters greater
I got neighbor kids walking by asking, do you have any cigarettes on you? I'm like, I'm not gonna go reaching for cigarettes, even if I did smoke. At the moment, I'm bringing in my groceries because I gotta eat. Here we go, Sword of Art Online. I forgot, this is also my favorite one of the night. Yeah, it's funny. It's like, what if Jason was this complete idiot or something? Like, what does he do on his off time? Does he just goof around? Is he like a garage or something? Or is he like doing his laundry or something? What if he like gets like a bicycle and starts riding on it? Okay, I'm stealing jokes from Robot Chicken. I'm sorry. I can't say it. My mind is just filled with filth. Like, what if like one of the girls he's chasing after is on her period or something? He can't tell if he stabbed her. I'm gonna stop. I'm so terrible. I'm sorry. But all kidding aside, those are classic horror movies like Jason and Mike Myers, until like freaking Rob Zombie had to fuck him up.
Now, all right, kid. Before we get into it, there's something I want to ask you.
Yeah, Hamburger.
You
There's all sorts of silly movies that I watched with my uncle. I shouldn't have watched when I was little.
she's alive.
Do you remember that movie, Amazon Women on the Moon? I tried to find it when I grew up. I could not find it anywhere. It had so much nudity in it.
Why do you think
And some VCRs had a control on them where you could fast forward even faster. I was laughing so fucking hard, it really pissed my uncle off. He was fast forward through all the models coming down in the movie with their boobs showing. All I saw was these pixelated boobs that going by. He was just trying to show me the parts in the movie that were really funny, and it was like adult humor. I remember there was like a part where a black guy got his tie caught into the garbage disposal and he was screaming. It was really dark comedy. And there was like something called Tales from the Dark Side, and then there's Tales from the Crypt.
that's why he killed her?
Freaking Crypt Keeper.
That's all there is to
I thought it was. Even my uncle and my mother thought it was funny. Creep Show where that guy gets run over and he's going thanks to the ride, lady, thanks to the ride, and I think Stephen King did weird shit in these movies just to mess with us because he thought it was funny.
Anyway,
You know what I mean? Movies with ghost cars, and then he's out riding his bike, he gets run over by a car.
you won't be so
God.
Come to think of it, shouldn't there be two of you?
Why can't even even Seth MacFarlane made fun of Stephen King on Family Guy. It's like, oh, I got a movie with a haunted lamp that keeps flashing on or something. It's called. No, I'm going to turn it into my joke. Basically, clamp on or something, the lamp or something. And then the lamp turns red in the red light district and you catch the clap. I'm terrible. I had all sorts of jokes in my head. It's because of the bipolar and my brain gets so speeded up. I just think of shit rapidly. It's kind of scary, but kind of fun. As long as I have medicine, it's controllable. How's my phone charging with this Kodak USB cord that was from an old camera? 80%. I notice it charges slower in the computer than an actual plug. You see what I mean? I've been charging this since 10:30. It should be charged by now.
I don't. It's just that there was a night from the dark territory.
There's tears in my eyes from laughing. This is a really old door. It's at least 100 years old. I think my house is built like in 1880 or something. I'm not sure. The garage is like an old pole barn or something. It's got like shiplack wood.
I should warn you though, I'm gonna use my best move first. You ain't ready for it. His sword's already in perfect control. I've only got one chance. As he activates his move, I'll attack with Sonic Leap. Takes the blade,
And now it looks like I'm on that show your pretty face. It's going to hell for some reason. I'm turning red. Freaking lighting and stuff. I think my light bulb from freaking GE that doesn't do too well anymore is going to go out soon. You remember that when I did that one live with the light bulb just completely went out or something? God. Or it was flashing or something. I won't tell you how I did it, but it's kind of funny. There's a God. Is it bad to say this? There's kind of a short the plug for the lights, but it's fine. It's been like that a while for years. I got the old push button switches in my house, and it's all right.
When I took that swing, I wasn't just slicing air. I was slicing a moment in the future, so to speak.
Slicing the future?
The first time I saw a Dark Knight use a combo attack was just
Well, what I want to get is
myself.
one of those fancy grinders that like grind your toenails. I should try to do that with my Harbor Freight grinder. I see all sorts of videos on Facebook where people are using to grind their feet or something. I'm not kidding. I like what mowers and blowers does. His carburetors where he's got like the steel wool like grinding tip he puts on his drill to clean up the bowls and make them shiny. The carburetors. I never had much luck rebuilding carburetors. Taking out that jet, freaking fires and farts and pops doesn't work. Muffler turns red.
It had a weird name. The Pontifex called it System.
Let's see how many people we got watching us.
The loudest you saw us madness played because they're the horizontal axis of space, but mine because the vertical axis of time. Now it's got a new name, the Time-Splitting Sword.
When he swung it,
I don't think it does.
That means I don't have
I think it's all right. I know the wall have ground wires because I did those with the electrical plugs. It's weird. It's an old house. I mean, there's no insulation in the walls. We just got a new furnace put in.
Same goes for all the integrity knights that came out.
The windows are like those type where they would have a screen where you would hold up with a stick. I like my house, so I'm comfortable.
Trying to bring me down got to be sort of a contest between them. But I never lost. I sparred with all of them. And here I am, still their commander. Well, if one of them does take my job, it'll probably be Alice.
It's a funny house.
I'm curious to see what kind of moves helped you get past all those nights.
My TV. I got it's a HD TV from Walmart. Years ago. I forget what is it called. I forget what the store is called. IKEA or something. I got an IKEA coffee table with my cable box. I don't want to show you because it's gonna be a mess. But my TV, I got it from Walmart. It's like a budget build. It's like 1080i. I got it freaking sitting on 2 milk crates. It's really funny. Yes, wood windows. Wood. I'll keep the wood windows too as long as I can because I like them. The windows are much like this door. I'm not going to do much about my poor house. It's got old bones or something. What do they call that, old bones? Yeah, my house is old. From the 1890s. 1900s. It's nice, though. It's fun.
Enhance and release.
Enhance. Release.
Yes. Enhancing.
I noticed my ceiling outlets only like GE bulbs or some other ones. Like if the bulb isn't soldered a certain way on the bottom of it, it won't work in my outlet of my house. But it's fine. My room smells like BO. What can you do? I invited a girl over the other night. She had worse BO than I did. We shared a deodorant stick and watched Netflix.
You two should avoid using release for the time being.
I told her she should use perfume instead of deodorant. She wanted to cover up that BO. She didn't put perfume in her hair because she hasn't washed it in a while. So, yeah, wood windows, they're great. I love the wood look, even though a bunch of coal comes in the winter time. One of my dogs, years ago, my dogs had smashed the windows trying to be like fucking Lassie or something, and we put plexi on them.
Hey, this is my video game commercial. Trevor Saves the Universe out now, right? Get it right now. Ready for tour. Beat the dough, that's big. Pan pizza from Pizza Hut.
Did you recognize that voice from Trevor Saves the Universe? It's one of the guys that do Rick and Morty. I replaced the light switch downstairs, and it was one of those flicker switches. You can generally put those flicker switches in without a ground. I didn't know that. As it is freaking broke from overuse, the old flicker switch. And what was really crazy about that is I switched from Boost Mobile, and when I was talking about the Verizon phone, now Boost Mobile's got a fucking flicker switch for their fucking commercials, which is kind of crazy. A weird coincidence or something. So I was saying, what the hell, let's use that for a commercial. Let's have a light switch, and they're switching from phone commercials or something. It was on one of my lives when I seen it. Yeah, double glasses is great. I noticed the neighbor's dog when I was mowing was pouncing right on the window, and the windows there are great. They don't break. It was like really thick glass. The guy at the window shop is surprised when I went for a few of them. The old glass ones got broke from the weather. He's like, you're like the only one of the few people that come in here with these windows anymore. They have them done. Sometimes you got to use the L brackets on those wood windows as they come apart. There's the new It movie. No, it's not the new It movie. What are all those tomatoes are going to turn out? They turned out great last year. They got waterlogged. It rained a freaking lot. And sadly, that 33-inch snapper's on the outside because there's 4 other ones in the garage taking up space. One with a missing wheel. That was why I bought that other wheel for. Now I'll have to replace the bearing in that wheel and put it on the other one. I took the wheel off the one with the broken deck to put on the Comet because the Comet had a flat tire. God, this is a bad way of sitting. Let me just do this. This is better. Now you can see how uncut my hair looks. It's falling out. There we go. Freaking Nissans, man. Old Nissan, the money right out of your wallet. Well, that's good. Arnold's getting breast implants in the new movie. That's a good thing. Nothing like Arnold with breast implants.
I never saw a swordsman toss his blade during a fight before. Did you come up with that trick yourself? My partner taught me that one. The battlefield has lots of opportunities. Anything can be a weapon or a trap. Make the best of what you got. Smart. Well, you might have gotten the upper hand this round, but there's no way in hell you're gonna beat me.
I'm starting to think I'm the only house around here that still has the wood windows, and I'm not sure. I don't want to get rid of the wood windows if I were something. Yeah, one of the Terminators is female before that blonde one they had in the other movie. I think it was 2 or 3. I don't mind feminism. That Me Too movement's probably needed. You think about what if role reversal, like what if women were like harassing men or something? They had the Me Too movement for men or something. I never heard of a president, not even any president, openly talking about grabbing a woman's crotch like it's a good thing and just walking up and is that like Donald Trump's national handshake when he meets people or something? Just grabs their freaking crotch, leeches onto it like, how you doing? God. My hair is getting worse, my hairline. I am worried that all this is going to be fucking gone by the time I'm 50. This is interesting. My hair is starting to get an afro too. And I gotta shave soon. Those quaint Walmart razors. This is the freaking greatest thing I ever bought. I did a live about. My mother actually thought I wanted them. I was joking about them, and she's like, "Oh, here they are." I'm like, "Oh God, you already put them in the cart, might as well." Oh God. They have a lubrication strip on there, but it gets clogged up, and I just like the ones with the one blade. A freaking scab on my bald spot. What the hell's going on? Yeah. My beard grows in like one of those guys that are like, "Well, do something odd if you feed me," like one of those signs or something right in front of the mall or something. You know what's sad? The malls are like gone. There's kids don't even go to malls anymore. They're rather just buy shit online or something. I don't even know what the hangouts are for kids anymore. What they do nowadays. What do they do? They stare at their fucking phone all day and talk to each other? Is that what they do? I mean, I miss going to malls. Oh, it's fun. Meet a girl at the mall, bring her back to your back seat, bring another girl to the back seat in the same day. I'm terrible, I'm kidding. Yeah. Malls are great, though. You can see videos on, damn it, it's put freaking sweat in my eye or something. But it's hot. You can, see videos of, like, vacant malls on YouTube. People just break into them and show them. It's crazy. There's all sorts of abandoned Ames Plazas, Blockbusters, and stuff people put on YouTube. You can watch, see what they look like in there. Exploring with Josh. He's one of the biggest abandoned building persons. He explored an old brothel or something. There's like a hot tub or something shaped like a heart, with like freaking mold and shit growing on it, shit weeds or something. And then heart-shaped beds or something, and then the freaking place, the ceiling's caving in and smashed or something. And then there was one I watched where someone like and explored an old radio station. And they had like Bart Simpson dolls and stuff. It was still set up like the day they left it. There's all these old tapes and shit of like music and shit they would run. It's pretty cool. Ugh. I shouldn't even say this, but like sweat on women, I think it smells nice, like when they sweat, like when they work out. It's probably why they don't want you taking pictures of women with their cell phone when they're sweaty. Terrible. And when I do lives in Walmart and other places, I never show anybody. Uh, Sometimes there's people walking by, and when I mow and stuff, I try to cut them out. Sometimes I will show them if it's just to be funny. My I don't even know if I should say it. The reason why for learning my alphabet and sign language. The funny thing was, I was listening to fucking Mickey Mouse. What the fuck is that there? Mickey Mouse. Uh, Alphabet song like for children. Is I was trying to connect what I was learning to the hand signs because I haven't heard the alphabet in my head for years since I was like a preschooler or something, even though I know it, of course. And my friend that's deaf, they spell really fast. And I was wondering, I don't know what they were spelling. That was the reason behind learning it. They could be calling me the worst shit in the book and going like this really fast and smiling, and I don't know. It could be kind of inside joke with her or something, or them or something, male or female. But yeah. Well, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, heart-shaped Cheerios now. It's kind of funny. Let's throw those all over at the gas station. Heart-shaped Cheerios. Seriously, I thought going to get gas is freaking Fruity Loops and goldfish crackers all over the ground. That'll be a nice treat for the mice that go through there. Freaking mice stealing gas and stuff. I should get a pack of rats or something and have them steal gas from the gas station for me at night or something. I bet I could train a dog to do it, steal gas for me. Have a dog carry over a little gas can over there. Oh wait, oh that's not gonna work. You have to prepay for the pumps. Oh, I could get a dog to steal a credit card and then do it or something. I don't know. Kidding. I always joke with people. You got to be careful when you joke with people. Like when you pay your groceries or something, like, oh, I just found this credit card in the parking lot. I thought, thank God the pin works. I could get food and oh my God, you found that out there? Like, well, oh my God, I better go tell the manager. I'm like, well, how do I have the pin for it if I found it out there? Like, oh, okay, you're joking.
Thanks for showing me that. I didn't know you could steam food using elements instead of a pan. Did you teach your little sis how to cook?
Tricky situation is though you can put it in as a credit, not use a pen, but you still got to be careful. I'm really running my mouth too much tonight. Frickin' Dollar shave cream they got at the grocery store now. It's called Gillette. I thought Gillette was like a girl's name. Like, hey Gillette, can you come over here and shave my balls? I'm terrible.
However, if I detect even a trace of deceit in your words,
I don't even know if it's. Why would you want to shave there? I don't know. Hair is meant to be there. From what I understand, I did a research on why we have hair. Don't ask me why. But that hair is meant to be there to protect us from like disease and sickness, and for a place for the crabs to live. It's so the crabs can swing from place to place. Sometimes stop. I'm awful, but you have to be crazy nowadays to survive. Too much Comedy Central is too much. Amy Pollux. Yeah, Amy Pollux makes the best anime, like Full Metal Alchemist and stuff. Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's like my favorite thing. Probably gonna shut it off after that. Gypsy probably fell out of his chair. I don't know where he went to. You know what's funny? Adult Adult Swim is on William Street or William Street Productions. I used to joke and say I worked for Adult Swim, and my local YMCA is on William Street where I go. That's kind of funny. This is a weird coincidence. Fuck, choking. Yeah, the crabs basically make it bigger. They have I mean, the crabs could take Cialis or something. They like eat it like ants. I don't know. See a bunch of ants carrying away a freaking Viagra or something in your room. You got problems. Those ants definitely need it more than you do. Oh, there's the new Gillette razors. The Gillette with the. You know what's weird? The firefighter's talking about not getting burnt by the razor. He goes in the fires all the time. Just a weird coincidence for a commercial. Yeah, freaking commercial now for a Delta shower head or something. The guy's dancing in the shower like he never washed his balls and ass before, and he's doing all sorts of splits and shit in the shower. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell's that? I think they're gonna really have to sell the shower head or something. It almost reminds me of the old Seinfeld episode of freaking Kramer getting a shower head for a deal that's like for an elephant or something. He's getting blown away in the shower. I haven't been. I miss getting blown. You know what's really fun? Getting blown away in the shower. It's really fun though. I'm gonna bring Ragger to a picnic in the park. I tell you. Tuba. I'm gonna have to look that up. There's all sorts of free apps now. I think there's something called what's it called? Some kind of TV app or something that's free. We can watch TV now. I don't know how legal that is. Free TV. Why the hell can't Game of Thrones be free? You freaking act out your own Game of Thrones after eating a Taco Bell. You'd be the king of your domain. Oh, here we go. Here, your pretty face is going down. I've been missing these Friday. I don't know when it's on. I wish I could hook up with a girl that thinks I'm a witch. Put a spell on me to have the ants carry the Viagra back. Oh, here we go. JoJo's. What got me on JoJo's is how they walked by the same dog shit about 20 times. That was hilarious on there. Here we go with the Pepsi product placement building that gets damaged. Even talk. Keeps damaged. I mean, keeps. The phone is fucking purple, too. Can't miss with that. My son is misbehaving. He's got freaking ADHD and Viagra hands. I gotta stop with that. Oh, officer, that's not my cocaine. The ants put sugar in my car. There was a really old episode of Dragnet back in the 60s. I don't know how true it is, but the guy, I want to see this. I can't talk too much, but forgive me if I'm quiet when I watch this. But the old episode of Dragnet, the guy taught his bunch of pack of dogs or something to steal ladies' purses or something. I thought it was the damnedest thing when I was little. Oh, it was hilarious. Now, mind you, I'm an 80s and 90s kid, and Dragnet's before my time, and I just loved watching the old shows. My uncle got me into them growing up. Get Smart was hilarious, too.
Okay, then I have some questions for you, smartass. Is this your house? How long have you been watching? Just a minute, I'm asking the questions around here, and I happen to live next door. I was taking a nap, but someone started making a damn commotion and woke me up. I've got my eye on you, creeper. Lovely Rio lives here, and she said someone keeps stealing her underwear. And it just
Oh, this is hilarious.
It must be. Huh? Having all that free time. Hey, you're walking away! You bastard! How dare you play on Sweet Rio like that? What a smarmy dick.
Someone's stealing the neighbor lady's underwear.
That perverted petty plunderer is sick. He's silky skeevies busted.
Oh, this is hilarious. He's stealing the neighbor lady's underwear. We all wish we could do that, steal the neighbor lady's underwear. We only got that certain neighbor lady with great underwear. Oh, cool. He blew up after he touched the panties. There goes his eyeballs. Oh my god, he turned in the panties. What the hell's going on? His eyeballs went into the panties and he turned into them. I shit you not. That's what just happened in JoJo's. Died by an exploding pair of panties. Tell me that the Japanese don't have great sense of humors too. I mean, they're really out there with their perverted sense of humor stuff. Even the music to JoJo's is great. It's really like happy, gets you into it. He even got a piss yellow sky that turns purple once in a while. You know, when the sky turns purple, frickin' Prince is coming back and doing a frickin' concert for when the Four Horsemen come down. I gotta stop. There's actually a fifth horseman too, which rides a frickin' unicorn with purple hair, which is the gay Four Horsemen. I gotta stop. I'm just being silly. I love unicorns and stuff. I was messing with one of them in Walmart in my video. I have nothing against the gays. I think they're great people. Who else is going to plan weddings and stuff? And just be funny.
Which direction is he gonna attack from?
See what happens here. No one has a life anymore is watching people wanted the board and watch anime. I gotta stop. I got a video going up tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow morning. Of the frickin' stamper whipping ass around and mowing the front. The neighbor Ray's lawn was higher, much higher.
Freak
When I used to go. I don't know if I should tell that story. Years ago, I used to raise puppies, and when I would have them, like I'd take them to the vet to have health checks and stuff. I always messed with the vet. It was like a male vet. I couldn't really do this joke with the female vets because I would get in a lot of trouble. But when he was checking the puppy to see if both its balls were there, he'd go 1, 2, and I go 3. He just look at me like, "Oh my God, you did that!" And then I had the nerve to ask him, "Why do the male dogs have nipples?" And he's like, "Well, you got nipples, don't you?" I'm like, "Oh God."
Where is he? How can he see me?
Hey, that room doesn't have any windows, and where there are windows, the curtains are drawn. There's no way he could have seen you from outside. Must be automated. It's
Freaking curtains from the coals clobbering up the wood windows.
Deadly Queen already has a home device. It's annoying little heat seeker called Heart Attack. Just look. This woman is completely ignoring the lit cigarettes. I don't know all the details, but I'm willing to bet if it was a homing device, the air bullet couldn't penetrate the wall. Think about it. If this thing really was automated, Hero wouldn't always need to hit the kill switch himself. Shipwrecks! How the hell does he know exactly where I am?
Sound, basically, I think.
Figure out how the hell he's watching me.
I found him. He's right outside the gate.
2 years to go. Are you serious?
There could be if frickin' McDonald's serves mad cow burgers. That's how people thought it would happen. That's what they did with the Zombieland movie. Frick, people caught mad cow disease and created zombies. There's actually going to be a new frickin' Zombieland movie coming out too, which is going to be great. Super Troopers 2, I haven't seen. I really want to see it. The Super Troopers comedians actually got a GoFundMe page to fund the movie because no one wanted anything to do with it and pay them to do it. And all the fans paid for the movie basically. I think it was either Kickstarter or GoFundMe. Some reason somebody said, you know how I link my PayPal, like to donate for my YouTube channel PayPal? Someone says it's like an animal shelter. I don't know why that is, unless it's like Sheltie or something, because I raised Shelties at one point. We have Sheltie dogs. Gypsy calls them Shelbies. I don't think there will be a zombie apocalypse. The only problem we would have is like climate change and shit getting too hot or something. I haven't peed since 10:30. Oh my God, actually 10 o'clock. How many hours is that? 10, 11, 12. Oh my God, I haven't peed in 4 hours. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. You know how I do that, right? Not pee for a while? So much salt. So much salt. It dehydrates you. It's not a good idea to do that. Jeez, JoJo's is half over. And now that I mentioned I have to pee, I really have to go. Shit.
If I run, you or Emma might end up getting shipped in my place. I couldn't bear it.
The Promised Neverland next Saturday at midnight on Adult
Promise for Neverland. That was that weird show I just watched. The Umbrella Academy is or Corporate Academy is really good on fucking shitballs. Yeah, don't do that. Don't rub shit in your balls. I'm terrible. That might be possible. Like if you get really bad diarrhea and it splashes back, I gotta stop. But JoJo's is really great though. It's like half over. I'll see a little bit for Blue Exorcist. Yeah. If it touches the toilet in any way inside the toilet and you're in a public restroom, you definitely have to cut it off. There's no given, and then you would become one of those never mind people, but I want to go there, but you know what I mean. You would have a mangina because you would have to cut it off because your penis touched inside the toilet there at the Taco Bell restaurant. I'm gonna stop. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me tonight? I was trying to make you guys laugh. Life's too short. You really gotta laugh it up. I look like I'm in freaking hell or something. What is wrong with this camera? Shit, there it goes. I think this is freaking GED. Yes, GED. Light bulbs. You get them. You take a class. It's not quite GED, and it teaches you how to make your own light bulb, and then you can just put it in into your house or something. When I was in school, they had a teacher come in, or a guy. I don't know if he was a teacher or what, but he was over in Madagascar, like the movie and shit. And he said those people basically pull light bulbs apart and make like what is it called? Oil lamps with them or something, and light up their houses with them because they don't have electricity. I'm not kidding. And then he told me that I'm not shitting you. He told me the story that one of the people, the babies that were born in Madagascar, and the people over there generally name their kids after associated with the place where they were born. He named the kid Toyota. I'm not kidding, because he was born in a Toyota truck. Oddly enough, I'm not kidding. This is true. I'm not trying to make a joke, as funny as it is. And what the hell am I gonna do? Name my kid Goku when I'm in my 50s and I have a kid finally, like freaking Leonard and Stamos? Yeah, it's Stamos had his first kid in his 50s. You believe that? That's happening more and more. People having kids in their 50s and 60s. God knows what my kid will be like in my 50s. I probably have like really old sperm or something, and the kid will be like, hey, fix this fucking mower there. Like my freaking kid will take over my channel after I do. Like, hey, fucking snappers. My fucking father left me here, and they barely fucking work, and you can't even get fucking parts for them anymore because now I'm in my fucking 50s. Imagine that. My kid will be in his 50s, and I'm 100-year-old fucking snappers trying to maintain them and still mowing with the wood windows in the house and shit. Not even real. I think off the grid left, or a lot of people left, talking about freaking cutting your dick off the toilet. There's one watching now. Oh god, it must just be Gypsy. I lost everybody. I'm so sorry. I was terrible tonight. Oh, at least you say, Gypsy. That was really inappropriate tonight. People must have had to go to bed. It's quite late. I don't think it's me. I mean, people said worse things. Oh my god, he's setting fire to the kid, Gypsy. His stand, he's calling his stand on the cell phone. No, his father. This is cool. This is so cool.
I had no idea he snuck his way into my pocket. That's it. Now we have our answer. Oh no! It's the air bullet! It passed right through the window! Get back!
I'm literally just holding the laptop like a freaking cell phone live, guys.
He completely bypassed him.
Keep going. Now the fool's to the right up 3 meters.
He's gonna kill his father. That's terrible. I gotta get a haircut soon. Gonna shave.
Move 1 meter. Almost there. Bullseye. Press the button.
Uh-oh.
Did that big prize Josuke? Is he dead? Yeah, he splattered the room with him. Now, it's floating in the great beyond. But he was already a ghost, so it's more like you shipped him off to the big nursing home in the sky. Josuke. Josuke! Impossible. This system is
Oh, they got him finally. I missed last week. I think I fell asleep and missed it. I was talking to my friend or something. Surprised she hasn't called. I gotta fix that one engine, put that carburetor on that Comet, and I think I'll retire it. I think I'll retire my Comets for now and just use the big snapper just to cut on time. Time is of essence.
I know it seems like things can't get any worse, but it'll all work out just like every other time. Even though
He just said time too.
my wits will turn this bout of adversity into opportunity. That is what Yoshikage Kira does. It's what he excels at. This is my world, my reality. And there's nothing in my world that I can't find a way to surmount.
Gypsy, I don't know if you're still in school or what you do, but just try to study something you're interested in. Just not like hentai or porn, but try to like learn more about the world. Because the world's beautiful. There's just so much to it, really. Like me, I was talking about learning different languages and stuff, and I pretty much can spell anything in sign language now. But there's other easier ways to communicate without spelling in sign language. I gotta learn.
Josuke definitely has the upper hand, but if Kira so much as praises him, he'll turn him into a human bomb.
Probably shut it off after Josuke. I may come pee and come back, watch a little Black Clover with you guys and Gypsy there.
What are we gonna do?
That's enough. I'm ending you. We're gone. I'm ready. Now call out, Deadly Queen.
Oh god, I finally reached my capacity. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh god. Be right back. I'm gonna miss something really good too, which is sad. Oh god. I missed the anime itself. Yeah, I hurt. Hell to get old, don't ever get old, Gypsy. If you do go to get old, don't do stupid stuff. When you're young, they get hurt. You'll hurt when you get old. Like jumping lawnmowers and stuff.
What? No way! Why did he do that? He was so close to winning! Josuke was totally overpowering Kira! Oh no, was he right? Could luck really be on that murderer's side?
All that punching and I didn't connect? I got blocked by the air bullets. But how? I never intended to use them as protection. I didn't have Time to act. Stray cat! I understand. Stray can anticipate the incoming flurry of blows and then protected itself instinctively. Each time, I have to make this work. Once again, adversity invites opportunity. Let's finish them up, deadly queen. Make that air bullet a bomb! Victory! It's now explosive, and at this distance, your attempts all but assured. With the injuries you've got, you don't have the ability to avoid my attack. This is the end for you. You Kira!
The contact explosive! Josuke! Quick, you have to go get some blast to put you! Rush you to take cover!
I wouldn't.
This is getting good, guys. I'm back and I'm just getting a drink at the Purpley Walmart today.
Never fails or fails, but still, boy. What's going on?
Check out the air bullet!
I put my goldfish crackers in the bag.
How is he?
Is this really happening? Okuyasu, you're alive! Wow, this cow, it always blows my mind. I thought about it really hard. I still can't figure out where the hand puts all this stuff and scrapes away. Although I've never been the best at using my brain, so I guess that's no big surprise. Off you go. How the hell to do?
It's Okuyasu.
After I shut this off, I'm going to try and learn some more ASL. In his fall sleep.
That dream is freaking me out.
Alright, let's get this camera back on. I'm in the dark, guys. Sorry. Figure, get you guys ready for bed too. It's late. Oh, cool. You can see me better in the dark than with this thing on.
He asked me where I was planning to go next. I told him, I'm going with you, big bro. Even a snot-nosed brags, I could count on my brother. He made the best decisions, so I always knew I was in good hands.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is one of the best anime I've seen in a long time, right up there with Bleach.
Okuyasu,
I didn't name myself Bleach. People just call me Mikey usually, or Michael.
I thought about that real hard. And as soon as I said I was going back to L'Oreal,
That Bleach anime got me through some tough
all
times.
sorts of sad feelings. Okuyasu. Hey, newsflash, Einstein. This ain't the time to drone on by your bro and seeing the lights. Uh-oh, seems like someone's in a shitty. Those injuries must not be too bad, since you still have enough energy to be a dick.
And the artwork to JoJo's is just great. The way they animated the coloring and stuff. Never seen anything like that in an anime.
Ever since I was a little child, luck has always been on my side. I've never run out of luck and I refuse to start now. Fire another bomb strike and make it count. What? Whoa there, little dude. Easy.
You did it! You got Kira now! Thanks to you, he won't be able to use his air bullets as explosives!
Cool.
It makes no sense. How has it come to this? Fools! Yoshikage Kira's never met a problem he couldn't conquer. You both do me in.
Mr. Joshua, look! Looks like the bank came from that house way over there. It sounded like some kind of big gas explosion. Hey! That man needs help! Just look! He's been injured!
Oh, you're dead, dude.
What in the world? It's Yosuke and Okuyasu! Can't do it. It's Hayato Kawajiri.
The man bleeding out is Kosaku Kawachi. Puzzle pieces.
This is getting cool, Gypsy. I enjoyed my time with you guys. You too, Gypsy. I'll do YouTube as long as I live. Want to talk about something at the end of this. I should have talked about before. Alright, I have to mute this because of the music, then I want to talk about something serious, not joking. I'm gonna stay here for a minute. I'm staying like 10 minutes longer to talk about something. I watched a little Black Clover. There's a YouTuber, you might have seen his videos, Gypsy, called Aussie50 or 550. I think he's spoken a foreign language, I think French Canadian or French or something. He was the guy that would find washers and dryers on the side of the road and put like blocks and shit into them and blow them up. You might have seen those videos. He took his own life a few weeks ago, a few days ago, not weeks ago. He committed suicide. Um, it's really sad what happened to him. He seemed fine in all his videos. It's just kind of a surprise to everybody what he did, and I wasn't too familiar with his videos. But I when I first started on YouTube, I used to love watching him blow up washers and stuff. I would just laugh and laugh on the. He just throw a cinder block right to a dryer and turn it on. It would just rip it right apart. And all these were like scrap washer and dryer that no one really wanted. He fixed them to the point he could get them going and just blow them up. And then some of them caught fire too. But he was great. Even some of these videos he did were floating around on Facebook, which was great. He almost had 100,000 subscribers, and if he just didn't do what he did, he would have got a plaque for reaching 100,000 subscribers, like a silver play button. Sadly, it'll probably come in the mail, and his parents will get it, or something, or somebody will get it. But what I'm saying is, I actually had thoughts of killing suicide sometimes, maybe once a week, or sometimes I just don't go through with it because I try to find something to do so I just don't reach that point. But honestly, they say people go to hell for killing yourself. I honestly don't believe that because like when I almost did it, I was like talking to God, like, what should I do? I don't want to do this or something. Basically, I think if you take your own life, you make your peace with God and you take shit to heaven or something. I don't think you go to hell like Christian people say, really. But the whole thing is just sad. What happened to poor Ozzy? I don't know what his real name was, but a lot of people knew him in the YouTube community, though. On a lighter note, I watched a little bit of Black Clover. I'm gonna try and get some sleep and try to learn a little more sign language. I'm just trying to flex my hands. I can learn stuff. Sorry, I taught you the similes and stuff. I'm gonna try and learn animals and stuff. Oh, this is cat. If you slap your leg, that means dog, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, that might be slapping your leg, might be dog, because when you slap your leg, you're trying to get a dog to come to you or something. Yeah. Maybe you did leave, Gypsy, because suicide's sad. No, looks like you're still here. Yeah, poor guy. I'm going to put up a video up after this or tomorrow morning. I got it ready to go up. I might just upload it and click it tomorrow so it uploads when I wake up. In case people want to watch this live, I just want to space out my videos. Black Clover is a great anime too. That's come a long way too. That kind of borderlines on like demons and witchcraft and stuff. It's kind of a touchy subject, but I really don't care. It's like a horror anime or something. God, it's like 1:30 in the morning. It's late. Get some sleep, Gypsy. Tomorrow's another day. You can wake up and watch your anime DVDs in the late morning or something. Not sure if you're out of school. If you're still in school, stay in school. If you're college material, go to college. I didn't get to go to college, and this wasn't in the cards, but I did other things. I learned to fix mowers and stuff. No, they just get so depressed they don't think that they can live. It's not really being possessed by ghosts or anything or a demon. It's just that they get depressed. Like how I felt. I was just so depressed. I just wanted to not feel anything anymore. And I just wanted to leave or go. That's why they do it. They just don't think they can deal with living life anymore. They just want to end everything and just go. So they have to deal with emotional pain or being in pain. Well, I never cut myself. I may have done it once because my friend tried to kill himself and had to get stitches in his wrist. I just couldn't understand why somebody did that. And I took a knife to myself, not like this, but just like you're peeling a carrot or something. This was probably, God, back in the early 2000s, because I was just trying to put myself in his shoes, like trying to think why he would do that. And my mom got pissed about it, didn't want me to see that person anymore. But I still talked to him after a while. He turned out to not be very trustworthy in the end, but he was a good guy at the time. I tried to help him as much as I could. But the reason why people cut themselves to try to commit suicide is because physical pain is usually to deal with than emotional. But there's no reason to do that though. A lot of actors have done it before, even wrestlers. Kurt Cobain did it too. The Nirvana singer, he shot himself. It happens. It happens. It's just one of the things that happen to people. It's so sad. But how should I say this? I gotta make a plan. My mom's not always gonna be here. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do after she's gone, like how I'm gonna live, basically, and how I'm gonna take care of myself and stuff, and what's here. I gotta learn to drive. That's the next thing to do. I'm not the best driver. She doesn't let me drive the van. I was taking driving lessons. I remember seeing the video where I was driving that van or new one, and I haven't gotten to drive it since I backed over one of the lawnmowers with it. And I have an anger problem. I got to get that under control. The anger's been a lot better now that I'm getting more sleep. I've been looking on stuff how to deal with anger and stuff.
That's why I blacked out. So maybe I should dive into that.
This helps. Watching stuff on TV helps with the anger or emotions. Reading books and stuff to take your mind off of stuff. Going for like walks and stuff, exercise, bike riding. Even if you have like a gym or something you can go to just to exercise or a rec center or something. Exercise really helps your mind so you just don't go completely insane. Been there, done that. The craziness. Even when I get old, I'll probably still exercise. If I'm walking with a fucking cane or something, I'll still go for walks and things. I'm trying to keep myself from walking with a cane right now. I have problems with my leg and hip. I noticed when it got done, like walking on the treadmill and stuff, I didn't hurt, which was great, but my knee still did. My back hurts once in a while, but I felt better doing it, like I was strengthening myself. I hurt at first in the fence, but after the next day after I did the treadmill, I felt fine because those fence things are heavy. What is my phone is taking forever to charge? Yeah, 97%. It's really slow with that plug thing. Hope I'm not breaking my phone. That fence is really tedious to do because I had to do it by hand. 3 nails in each of those boards, middle, top, and bottom. And I'm going to use screws on the rest of the boards, the 2x8s to hold the boards on there. God, why isn't it showing up? Because the nails don't work too good. And they're like bending and shit. I'm not good at hammering big nails because I always bend them, but the small ones are easy. Not that much of a carpenter, but it looks good. Plus, I got to cement the posts. Because they are cemented, but after a while, the erosion in the ground. Someone told me a really cool thing at the Lowe's. I just talk to people. I just try to walk up to people and talk to them, trying to learn something. I got some of that advice from people on YouTube and stuff, like people that are like therapists and stuff. Because right now, I don't even have a therapist anymore, which is great because I need someone to talk to. And I look for YouTube for guidance, like Sad Guru and stuff. And this guy was like looking at the cement too. I'm like, what cement do I use for fence? Well, she showed me. He said basically don't bother mixing it in the bucket. Like the moisture in the air will take care of it and it'll set. You know what I mean? Just wait for it to rain, pour the cement in there, and all the rain it's going to do, and it'll set. And they got fast drying cement, so it'll work. Paid a little more for the fast drying cement. By the time I got the nails and shit, it was like $45. Man, I got heartburn and shit. I ate too much crap. I don't think it's heartburn. It's more acid reflux. This is great, though. When it hits commercial, I'm going to go. But I just want to talk about poor Ozzy. It's just so sad. Some people do think it's the devil messing with your head, trying to get you to commit suicide. But I don't think so, because I had no experience with that. Even though I kind of talked to the devil, I kind of talked to both God and the devil and stuff and shit. But I really don't think the devil honestly wants you to kill yourself. I don't think God. I don't think he does, because it'd be heartache for him too, probably. I don't know. It's just so weird. Everything is like balanced and stuff. The way things work with God and the devil. God, the devil's basically God's brother, like a fallen angel, and he sent him to hell because the devil had different views on what humans should be, the way they should be. God had different views too. I don't know. Hopefully there's something we go to after we die. I know the Hindu religion believes in reincarnation, and there's a lot of odd stuff, reincarnation and stuff. Like a lot of the people in Hollywood, they look like people from years ago. You can even find it on YouTube, like in the past, like reincarnation stuff. There's even Egyptian statues that actually look like Michael Jackson's face, which is kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe that Illuminati cult has something to do with immortality or something. I don't know. I wish I could live forever and be here for you ever, guys. But when God takes me, he takes me. And hopefully I have kids or something. They can take over my channel or something. Just wanting this little mosquito thing in my room.
We can't stream, we can't share. Makes us color. Maybe it's time to switch to Boost.
Get 4 lines for $100.
That's a really good idea what Boost is doing with the black and white. I like that.
Holy
Like with the Wizard of Oz and shit. You know what I mean?
Switch to Boost to get 4 lines, even unlimited gigs for $100 a month.
Boost is gonna get a lot of people of what they're doing with the commercial. They're probably a wee bit better than Verizon, but I'm doing good with my Verizon phone now. And the guy that used to work for Verizon's now working for Sprint. So who knows? Maybe one of these, maybe Boost will buy Verizon. That would be cool if they did that. If they can. But who knows? I mean, I got a Verizon store where I am. By the Wally Mart, they seem to be doing good. Good business. There's people in and out of there all the time when I drive by with my poor mom. Oh, this is funny. They're doing like horror movies with smoking and stuff. You shouldn't start smoking cigarettes, vaping, I will say. Even pot if you haven't before. But if it gets legalized to marijuana, if you can't do good with smoking marijuana, you should do the edibles. Really, if it helps people. Everybody I know seems to smoke. I don't smoke. I tried before. It just didn't agree with me. And it didn't like it. Asthma and stuff. And I'd rather breathe fresh air than cigarette smoke or vaping shit. I'd rather just be out like in nature or something, breathing this fresh air. Fresh air smells really good, like in the spring, especially in summertime. Even winter, I hear too. It blows in. I don't have my air conditioning in my window yet. Last year, I got away with not having an air conditioner in the window. I just had a fan and blew cold air in at night. Especially when it rains, you just want to put a fan in the window with all that cold air blowing from the rain. I better go. I had a lot to say tonight. I said a lot of weird shit, but it was still funny. But I'm going to let you guys go. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be uploading some videos here and there. And hopefully they'll go well. But it only took me like 35 minutes to do that hill, and it usually takes me about an hour to do the hill. Maybe not. I don't know. About the same as what the Comet maybe, but it was a little faster. Oh, alright. Peace. Bye, guys. See you in the next video. Bye. Take care. I'll let you know how I do on the ASL. Forgive me if I said the wrong thing and stuff. Yeah, summer, there's going to be more grilling and stuff. I would grill again if I had the stuff to do it. Kind of mac and cheese for dinner. Yeah, summer's great. I should get some sparklers or something. I always had trouble lighting sparklers. You have to really hold the lighter on there, which is really dangerous to get the cheap ones to light. But, take care. Oh, you were here too. I didn't notice. Take care, guys. How many people are watching me at the moment? Just curious. It's late. It's like 1:45 in the morning. Late night. Why not? Okay, you're just stuck. Then feel free to subscribe. I work on lawnmowers and shit too, and just a total goof. But good night. Bye.